Oh, hello again. So I just did my review, my opinions and thoughts of the new Spider-Man movie. Um, but speaking of Spider-Man, I've been wanting to talk about this. I've talked about this with like my coworkers, and it bugs me because I don't know what Sony is doing. And what I'm talking about is, of course, got something to do with Spider-Man. It's Venom. If you're a big Spider-Man fan, you would know who Venom is. He is, you know, Spider-Man's like most famous villain. I mean, I know Green Goblin, but for me, Venom, I think, is a better villain. When it comes to Spider-Man. But there was talks about a standalone movie for Venom, and I thought it was pretty cool idea. I mean, we've only seen Venom, on the big screen once, and that was Spider-Man 3, which I feel like they dropped the ball. And I don't want to blame it on Topher Grace, who played Venom in Spider-Man 3. I like Topher Grace, in Predator and that 70s show, but he just didn't. Just not someone I would have cast as Venom. And like I said, they really dropped the ball. I felt like they really misused Venom. But yeah, there's whatever. So that kind of left a bad taste. I'm like, I don't know what they'll do. But hey, it's good, if there's one character they need to go back and fix, would be Venom. So I was interested about how he was going to have a standalone movie. And then all of a sudden, there was news that Tom Hardy was going to play Venom, which was bittersweet for me, and I'll tell you why. I love Tom Hardy. I love his movies. He's a great actor, really great. Mad Max, Inception, Legend. There's other movies out there that he's done, but he's just a great actor. He really is. I feel like you give him any role in any genre, I think he can pull it off. And so I was thinking, man, that's definitely a surprising choice. And the reason why I said it's bittersweet, because I was really hoping that he could be the next Wolverine. Like, if Marvel finally got a hold of X-Men, like if Fox just gave up X-Men, which is another thing that needs to happen. Sony gave up Spider-Man. That was a good move. But Fox needs to give up X-Men. Or at least Wolverine. Because it just, I feel like, the MCU would do a better job. But yeah, I was really like hoping that Tom Hardy would play Wolverine. Because I would see a lot of fan art on Instagram. And he has that look, man. He just has that look of Wolverine. But, is what it is. So yeah, Tom Hardy playing as Venom. Pretty cool. I don't know which Venom they'll do, because in the anime series, Venom, which I think his name was Brock, was like an astronaut, and and all that. But then Spider-Man 3, he was a photographer. So I don't know which one they're gonna pick. But reason why I'm gonna rant about this is because, so like I said, Sony gave away Spider-Man to Marvel. Good move, Sony. You did good. You did a good job. But oh, no, 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 no. No, you couldn't just leave there, could you? Nope. You're like, oh, here, you can have Spider-Man, but you can't have Venom. So, oops. Which, why? Why you doing this? Why, Sony? Why you doing that? You know Venom is such a big part of Spider-Man. That's like, here, do a Batman movie, but we're going to keep the Joker. That makes no sense. You can't have one without the other. Makes no sense. And so that just makes it confusing. Because there was also talks where it's not in the MCU, so it's got nothing to do with it. So then I was confused. I'm like, so, what, they're going to have Tom Holland, who, plays Spider-Man, are they going to have him bounce back and forth? Which that would be so confusing, because if he was in the MCU, he knows Iron Man, but he doesn't know anything about Venom. But if he was over there, he knows about Venom, but doesn't know anything about Iron Man. You know how that would be really confusing? That would be like, that just doesn't make sense at all. And then they said, oh, it's in the same reality, or excuse me, the same reality. What's that even mean? You're just making it more confusing. Like, is he part of it or is he not? And if he's not part of it, and if they're not going to have Tom Holland go back and forth, which that would be a very bad idea, well, you can come up with a new Spider-Man? We don't need two Spider-Mans going on. That's just not right. It doesn't make sense at all. And then it gets worse, people. It gets worse. So the director, who is going to direct Venom, Ruben Fleischer? I'm not good with names. He directed Zombieland. Good movie, right? I enjoyed it. Loved Woody Harrelson's character. It's a good movie. But then I heard they're trying to make it, in this Venom movie, make it like Zombieland. Meaning it's kind of like that comedy aspect. Wait, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't. When I think of Venom, I don't think anything funny at all. Like, I get it if it's in a, like, of course, if he was part of the MCU, yeah, there'd be like some kind of funny moments. But that just doesn't make sense. I mean, Venom, excuse my language, but he's a badass. He really is. He's like someone you don't mess with. Why would you make it into a comedy? Especially like Zombieland. I mean, maybe it might work out. I don't know, but it's just not. It's not the Venom movie I would want. And it's not really helping your case, Sony, when you're saying that it's, one person said it's part of the MCU, then someone else said it isn't, and then all of a sudden say, oh, it's the same reality, and then what is it? What is it? What is it? I mean, it's just makes no sense. It's just a what? Oh no. Doesn't matter. We don't need lights. But it doesn't make sense at all. The only one good thing is, apparently, Carnage is going to be in the movie. And Carnage, if you know anything about him, like I said, if you're a big Spider-Man fan, he is the worst of the worst. He's literally a murderer. So, like a serial killer. So he's pretty bad. And so I hope the Venom movie would be rated R, because it can't be PG-13. It just can't. You can't do it. I mean, you can, but it it wouldn't be the same. And I'm wondering who will play Carnage. Some people said like, oh, Jim Carrey would be a good idea, which he would. I mean, I think Jim Carrey can pull off that role. I mean, he's kind of a crazy individual, and he really hasn't been anything lately. So, and then they said this guy from Gotham who plays the Joker. Haven't really watched it. I've been wanting to, but I just never got around to it. I guess that would work. But yeah, it's just, what are you doing, Sony? Like, you did a good thing, alright? You did a good thing. You did a good job giving Marvel, or giving the MCU, Spider-Man. You did a good job. You did a great job. And then you done messed it up. You done messed up. That's like saying, here's a cake. Oh, but you can't have the frosting. You can't have one without the other. Some people can. And that's weird. You're being weird, Sony. You're being weird. Why? Why can't you just work together? Don't you know it probably will make you money too? I mean, think about it. And Fox, I'm looking at you too. Like I said, X-Men or Fantastic Four. Don't get me started on Fantastic Four. A lot of people were like, don't see that movie. Don't see it. 14% on Rotten Tomatoes. Don't see it. One day. So I didn't see it in theaters. I'm smarter than that. If I see something that's got 14% on Rotten Tomatoes, I'm not going to see it in theaters. Ticket prices. Come on now, I got to be smart. But one day I saw it on HBO and I was like, you know what? I'm going to watch it. It's for free. And if it's not good, I'll just change channel. Oh, it was so bad. So bad. And they had good actors. Miles Teller, Kate Mara, Michael B. Jordan, who's going to be in the new Black Panther. So that's going to be interesting. Forgot who the other guy was who plays the Thing. But that movie, so bad. And there was a lot of moments where like, oh, okay, it's going to head down this path. Okay, you're not, oh, you can do this now. But what about, so, okay, you're going to go down, oh, now you changed it again. Okay. Alright, so I can see how some parts were the director and the other part was the production company who stepped in. I see now. Yeah, it's just a big cluster is what it was. But yeah, Fox, I'm looking at you. I get it. You'll be just giving Marvel more things to play around with, but you gotta learn to just take the L. Okay? You did what you could. Didn't do a good job, but you did what you could. Now get someone else who could fix it. And Fantastic Four it'd be pretty difficult to fix because they're kind of, I think, the only Marvel characters that are kind of goofy, kind of hard to make a serious movie out of. But hey, if Marvel can do what they did with Ant-Man and Doctor Strange, I'd give them a shot. I think they do a good job. But yeah, this was all about Venom, wasn't it? I just went on a little rant about Fantastic Four. That's what happens when you build it in, right? And you don't talk to anyone about it. Point is, Sony, why? That's all I want to know, is why. Why can't you just... Why can't you just work with Marvel? Alright? Doesn't make sense. Unless, probably not going to happen, but what if that's just one big troll? What if it's just, oh, he's part of it, but no, he's not part of it. Same reality, different reality. What if it's one big troll? What if at the end they're like, yeah, we got you. It's actually, we're actually working with Marvel. And he is part of the MCU. So, he's going to be in the next Spider-Man movie. That would be great. That would be awesome. And Sony, I would love you. I would love you. But I have a feeling that's not going to happen. I just feel like it's just greed. It's just greedy. You're being that greedy kid. You know that? You're being that kid who comes over and like, yeah, let's play baseball. Oh, here's the ball and the bat. Oh wait, never mind. Here, give me the ball. I want the ball. You can keep the bat. I want the ball. No, stop. Don't be greedy. Just work together. Just work together. Put egos aside, whatever. Together. Think about us. Think about the audience. Think about the fans, the people who love Spider-Man, people who love superhero movies. Think about us. Okay? Yeah, that was quite a rant, wasn't it? Just frustrating. But yeah, Sony, if this is to be true, you have yet again dropped the ball. Now, like I said, I hope this is just a troll. I hope at the end it's just like, haha, it's a joke. It was a prank. Social experiment. Not gone sexual. But, like I said, I don't think so. I think this might be the real deal. And that would not be good. But whatever. Anyone out there, if you have your thoughts about this whole Venom standalone movie mess, if you have thoughts about it, if you have opinions about it, put in the comment below. Trust me, I'll read it. And yeah. But other than that, guys, there's it. I think that's all I have to rant about for right now. But yeah. Other than that, I'll see you guys in the next video. Hopefully be a more positive video. See ya.